challenge and been in to me. No, it is Welsford on the line. And what a late finish and run by Gramai as well.
And now it's Intermarché, one rider from Uno X Mobility. So the lead-out trains are just all smashed through each other.
They are. Best train, we said it earlier on, is Intermarché 1T with Hugo Page, Dion Smith. Then Hugo Page, Mike Turnerson, and Lawrence Rex, who was a little bit out of shape earlier on. Shoulders are happening, and Alexander Kristoff wants to battle his way through. Told you sometimes an old dog has got new tricks, and he's not afraid to use his elbows on occasion. Meanwhile, a big pickup by the double denims of Alpsin de Koenig, and in fact, their lead-out train is constantly reassembling. Jasper Philipsen wants a good look. See, he's only been racing for around about a week this season, but sometimes he can come good this late on. And here's Philip Ogana again. We constantly mentioning him. He's looming large, but I think he may well have left it too late with only a kilometre to go. This big turn is screaming at them as we speak. It's a right-hander, don't forget, but first of all, they've got to deal with this. They won't all fit in that kind of configuration, and they just about get through. Thank heaven for that. Road widens just a little bit from about 4 metres wide to 8, and here we are. It's eyeballs out down the centre, and it is Kristoff that just wants a piece of today, hasn't lit it up just for the time being. Philipsen is here, waiting, of course, to see Tim Berlier from Soudal Quickstep as we come to this final turn here. Caleb Ewan is in a very good position. There's a lot of jinking and diving here. Not much space to play with for everybody. If you get through cleanly, then you can have a dig, but it's now you have to dig for glory, and there's not much room to play with. And this comes Anil Koski, tries to light it up, can't get there. Van Unden is also here, and then down dead centre. Jasper Philipsen absolutely lights it up. Is he going to make it home? Of course he is. Millier's also in the frame here, but that was a hell of a skirmish towards the end. What a finale, Robbie.
Well, you can see it towards the end. Tim Berlier, he made his dash, decided what it wanted to do, lead through the final corner. He got the squeeze onto him from the rider from Uno X Mobility. Couldn't carry a lot of corner speed, but decided to go anyway. He went long, but it was Philipsen in his wheel, and it just turned out to be the absolute perfect lead out for Jasper Philipsen. Couldn't believe his luck. Berlier went from just outside 300 to go out of the corner, and Philipsen just said, all right, well, that's that then. I've got the perfect lead out. Thank you very much. I'll chalk up my first win of the season in my 4th race day. So Jasper Philipsen just picking up in 2024 the way he left off in 2023.
Well, you don't need a big run-up to the Tour Tirreno-Adriatico, it seems. Jasper Philipsen delivers. Double denim at the line, doing a fantastic job. Tim Berlier led him in. Gosh, there were some big names that found themselves well out of position, I'm afraid. Sketchy, as you like, at the end. You have to have a cool head, and sometimes the coolest place to be is on the sofa. Until a week ago or thereabouts. Metaphorically speaking, you understand.
Well,
what a delivery.
Training camp.
Yeah,
well, here it is.
Talk us through us, Robbie.
Yeah, so Uno X on the left, then there's Berlier, dives up the inside. Philipsen straight through the middle and slots himself onto the wheel. Gourmet back in 5th wheel. The Uno X riders just spent too much getting themselves into that position. And the top two, Berlier and Philipsen, just sprinting away from absolutely everybody. Gourmet battling on behind, trying to just pick up that podium position. Tim Berlier, while he sees what's happened, he said, I've gone, squeeze across from Gourmet, across to your man. Over on the right from Cofidis. So there might be a few words more about that. But the look over the shoulder here from Berlier, he realises the legs are gone. I've given everything I had. That was it. And Jasper Philipsen, well, I've been sitting in your slipstream, the whole team. Thank you very much. I'll cruise across to this side. Everybody just trying to even pick up something of the slipstream from Jasper Philipsen. But he wins by absolute lengths. It couldn't get any easier in the sprint then. But the positioning, that was what did the deal for Philipsen this afternoon.
Gosh, well, there were some options there, wasn't there? Cofidis really got themselves squeezed out of the podium there. Not quite sure whether it was Alan Koski or Alex Zingler. We'll have a look at that in a few moments' time. But my feeling is that it would have been Alan Koski. But what a result. Here we are. It was Zingler. There we are. Zingler in 4th place, squeezed by Gourmet. Tim Berlier going early, but Jasper Philipsen biding his time and bringing it home. Well, what a dramatic day. We'll have another one for the fast men tomorrow, that's for sure, here at Tirreno.